Before we talk about video compression, let's talk about why we need to compress. And for this, I'm going to show you that the regular file size of video, if it was uncompressed, it would be huge. And for this, I'm going to create a brand new document in Photoshop just to show you. I'll go into the film and video presets, and I'm going to choose NTSC DV, which means that the video is going to be 720 by 480. It's kind of like the typical resolution for standard definition video. Click OK to that. And without making any changes to the document, I'm just going to go and save it as a BMP file on the desktop. And I'm going to call it uncompress. The reason why I'm using BMP is because in this case, there will be no compression added to the document. It would be a raw 24-bit non-compressed file. Let me jump to the desktop, grab the documents right here, and get info. As you can see, this file is about 1 megabyte. And this is one frame of video. In the case of NTSC video plays at around 30 frames per second. More precisely, 2997 frames per second. So check this out. If we take roughly 1 megabyte per frame, and we multiply that by 30 frames per second, well, we get 30 megabytes per second, roughly. If we multiply that by 60 seconds, we get 1,800 megabytes per minute, which is roughly 1.8 gigabytes per minute. That's about 2 gigabytes, just a little bit below 2 gigabytes per minute of video. As you can imagine, that's a huge amount of data that the computer has to deal with. And in the old days, most computers would not be able to deal with that much amount of data. Therefore, video needed to be compressed.